Gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen.
Paulus, de quorum potestate et auctoritate confinimus, ipsi intercedant pro nobis ad Dominum. Amen. Precibus et meritis Beate Mariae Semper Virginis, Beati Michaelis Arcangeli, Beati Annis Baptiste, et Sanctorum Apostolorum Petri et Pauli, et Omnium Sanctorum, misereatur vestri omnipotens Deus, et dimissis omnibus peccatis vestris, perducat vos Iesus Christus, et vitam aeternam. Amen. Indulgentiam, absolutionem et remissionem omnium peccatorum vestrorum, spatium vere et fructuose penitentiae, cor semper penitens, et emendationem vitae, gratiam et consolationem Sancti Spiritus, et finalem perseverantiam in bonis operibus, tribuat vobis omnipotens et misericors Dominus. El benedictio Dei omnipotentis, Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, descendat super vos et maneat semper.
Santificado sea tu nombre, venga a nosotros tu reino, hágase la voluntad como en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día, perdona nuestras ofensas, como también nosotros perdonamos a quienes nos ofenden, y no nos deje caer en la tentación, y líbranos del mal. Amén. Te quiero, Jesús.
As you might know, the 39th president started receiving home hospice care in February of last year. He and wife Rosalind Carter were married for 77 years before she died. He passes away as the longest living president in U.S. history. And MSNBC's Jose Diaz-Balart gives us a look back at his life and legacy.
My name is Jimmy Carter, and I'm running for president.
Jimmy Carter's election in 1976 confounded the conventional political wisdom. Until that year's Iowa caucuses, in which he trounced his better-known rivals, Carter was virtually unknown outside of his native Georgia. He grew up in Plains, Georgia, in a farm that lacked electricity and indoor plumbing. He attended the U.S. Naval Academy, served as a Navy lieutenant, and then came home to run the family peanut farm. He met Rosalind Smith, the woman who would become not only his wife, but his closest friend and advisor. Carter entered politics, serving 2 terms in the Georgia State Senate.
Hi, Jimmy Carter.
And in 1970, he was elected governor. In his inaugural address, he made it clear there was a new breeze blowing through the South.
The time for racial discrimination is over.
Would our first challenger enter and sign in, please?
But outside of Georgia, Carter remained largely unknown, even stumping the panelists during an appearance on What's My Line back in 1973. Just a year later, he announced he was running for president. This political outsider and born-again Christian was a welcome change for a public disillusioned with its leaders in the wake of Watergate and other scandals. In the general election, Carter narrowly defeated President Gerald Ford, becoming the first president from the Deep South in almost a century.
I, Jimmy Carter, do solemnly swear.
In the first sign this would be a down-to-earth presidency, Jimmy Carter walked the entire way from the Capitol to the White House during the inauguration. Austerity was in the air.
There's no way that I or anyone else in the government can solve our energy problems if you are not willing to help.
Once in the White House, however, Carter's lack of experience in Washington politics became a severe handicap. The independent-minded Congress failed to approve some of his most important legislative initiatives. Indeed, for many, he dealt with matters of foreign policy much more skillfully than he did domestic. He was firm in his commitment to human rights.
No member of the United Nations can claim that mistreatment of its citizens is solely its own business.
When the Soviet Union sent troops into Afghanistan in 1979, Carter responded with punitive measures against the Soviets, including a trade embargo. But one of his actions seemed to anger Americans as much as it did the Russians.
I have given notice that the United States will not attend the Moscow Olympics.
The major achievement of the Carter presidency was the signing of the Camp David Accords in September of 1978. Carter brought Israeli Prime Minister Menachem Begin and Egyptian President Anwar el-Sadat together for 11 days. The Camp David Accord served as the basis for a treaty signed by Begin and Sadat 6 months later in Washington. Jimmy Carter faced his toughest test of all when Americans were taken hostage in Iran in November of 1979. This time, neither his resolve nor the power of the American government was effective enough in gaining freedom for these hostages. Carter's boldest effort met with tragedy in the Iranian
Ready! Last fives and drops! By the center! Quick! Start!
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Today is Monday, Monday morning, blessed Monday, the start of a work week, another work week that God has granted us. That way we can earn our daily bread and pay our bills. Let me welcome Deborah Roberts. Deborah Roberts. Let me welcome Deborah Mayo. Today is Deborah Monday. Deborah Monday. So God bless Deborah Roberts and God bless Deborah Mayo. Mayo. Deborah Roberts, God bless you. Many blessings for the new year. May God grant you an excellent new year. In the name of God, in the name of the Virgin Mary. Deborah Mayo, may God bless you. May God grant you an excellent year. And the most important for Deborah Roberts and Deborah Mayo, may God grant you excellent health, mental and physical, and for your entire family. For your entire family. And thank you for being in our chat family. And thank you for visiting Uncle Edwin. So a big hug with the utmost respect to Deborah Roberts and Deborah Mayo. Today is Deborah Monday. Deborah Monday. As always, God bless everyone. Everyone on YouTube. God bless everyone. Everyone. Without exception. God bless everyone. Every single human being. Never forget that one day we will all be in God's chat and we are all going to be judged with the same ruler. So God bless everyone. Everyone. Okay, today's December 30th. December 30th. 2 more days for this year. 2 more days. 2 more days for this year to end and begin a new one. We give thanks to God. Let me welcome the entire K family. The entire K family with Mr. K. And leading the K family, Little K. Mr. K, God bless you. A big hug for Mr. K and Little K and for the entire K family. And special blessing for Little K. Special blessing for Little K. And a big hug for Little K. And a special kiss from Mother Jimenez to Little K. So Mother Jimenez is going to eat them alive with kisses. With kisses for Little K. Little K, Mother Jimenez is going to eat you with little kisses. Be careful. That is the way Mother Jimenez is. With little boys, with little children. She eats them up with kisses and spoils them rotten. And also Uncle Edwin spoils them rotten. A big hug, Kay, a big hug. Okay. Today is December 30th. It is Monday. It is exactly 5:16 in Puerto Rico. It is exactly 5:16 in the morning. On the East Coast, it is 4:16. It is 4:16. Let us welcome Joe De La Mora. Joe De La Mora. Joe, God bless you. And a big hug. And the entire Joe De La Mora family. The entire Joe De La Mora family in the chat. The entire family. We got the entire K. We got the entire K family. We got the entire Joe De La Mora family. We have the entire Deborah Mayo family and the entire Deborah Roberts family. Joe, get some chairs. We need more chairs. A big hug for Joe De La Mora. Okay. As always, God bless everyone that is outside of the chat. God bless everyone that is outside of the chat. And again, God bless everyone on YouTube. As always, special blessing for Emery. special blessing for Emery. For those that did not know, this is the Emery channel. This is the Emery channel. Mob Rats Exposed. God bless you, Emery. God bless you, and a big hug. And God bless your dear mother, Emery. Let me send a special blessing to Ms. Angel Gotti. For those that did not know, this is the Angel Gotti channel. This is the Angel Gotti channel. So God bless Miss Angel. And a big hug, Miss Angel. And a big hug for Emery. Let me mention Carol Mahale. Carol Mahale, God bless you. Carol Mahale, God bless you. Let me mention Ken Shades. Ken Shades, God bless you. Let me mention Justice Tech Pros. Dominic and his dad, Mr. Korea. And again, let me mention happy birthday, Bambi Palermo. Happy birthday, Bambi Palermo. We will celebrate Bambi's birthday. We are celebrating Bambi's birthday again. It is nonstop. Let me send a special blessing also to Michael Sacchio. Michael Sacchio and Mrs. Sacchio. Let me repeat it again. Let me send a special blessing to Michael Sacchio, and Mrs. Sacchio, and the entire Sacchio family. May God bless Michael. Everyone, I want to remind everyone, Michael Sacchio, known as the stand-up guy, will have a New Year's special. We'll have a New Year's special. It will be a 24-hour marathon. A 24-hour marathon. Hold on. So I want everyone, support Michael Sacchio. That will be tomorrow, Tuesday, on the YouTube network. 24 hours. New Year's Eve special. There will be music. There will be the best of foods and the best of wines. We got Lawrence Welk. We got Guy Lombardo, the best of music. Liza Minnelli, the music of Liza Minnelli with Michael Sacchio. So everyone support Michael Sacchio. Michael, a big hug for Michael. Okay, hold on everyone. Okay, what is the purpose of this telecast? Why am I on the air right now? Today we are going to honor President Carter. President Carter, may he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. If I am not mistaken, he died Sunday morning. Sunday, if I am not mistaken. May God bless his memory. Okay. He became president in the middle of the 70s. At that time, I was a teenager. Let me tell you something about President Carter, because I lived it. Listen to me carefully, everyone. This is history. President Carter, the most decent president ever to be in the White House and ever to be our president of the United States of America. Let me repeat it again. This is my opinion to the death. This is my opinion to the depth. Everyone has the right to agree or disagree with me. There is no problem. But this is my opinion to the depth. President Carter, Jimmy Carter, the most decent, one of the most decent presidents we ever had in our entire history. He was a humanitarian. You see, he did not believe. He did not believe in military force. He did not. He believed first that you should do everything diplomatic. In the case of the hostages, in the case of the Iran hostages, he was too soft. He was too soft on that. But that was in his nature. That was in his nature. Those that are unfamiliar with President Carter, just enter on YouTube. There are thousands of documentaries. Those that are unfamiliar with the hostage crisis, during the presidency of Carter, the documentaries are in YouTube. But to be clear, it is my opinion and the opinion of many, President Carter, the most decent human being that you will ever meet. May God bless his memory. And that is how come that God granted him 100 years on this earth. Hold on. Let me read a message from Joe De La Mora. Hold on, Joe. Let me post it first. Hold on. Let me post Joe's message first. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Okay, we got it. Joe De La Mora. Joe says, Edwin, I may not much about U.S. history, but there are a lot of people saying that President Carter was one of the worst presidents in U.S. history relating to the Iran hostages. The U.S. has to be strong. Okay? Let me read again. Here, there is no problem. There is no problem. Let me read again. Edwin, I may not know much about U.S. history, but there are a lot of people saying that President Carter was one of the worst presidents in U.S. history. Okay? Relating to the Iran hostages, the U.S. has to be strong. That is a good comment. That is a good comment. That is a good comment, Joe, and I respect your comment. And I respect your comment. In your comment, Joe, it is my opinion, in your comment, you are, in the case of the hostage, you are correct. He was too soft. He was too soft. But that doesn't take away that he was a good person, you see? And he did good things. He did good things. But we respect your comment, Joe. That is good. Keep it up, Joe. Keep it up. A big hug for Joe De La Mora. Okay, hold on. Okay. So today we honor President Carter. That is a come also, Joe. Check this out. You bring up a good point. That is how come it is not good to be so good. You see, the problem with President Carter, this is my opinion, he was too good. He was he tried to negotiate with everyone. And it is my opinion that you cannot do that. So Joe is correct. Joe is correct in his opinion. I congratulate you, Joe. I congratulate you. Okay, Joe says, Edwin, I am just commenting on U.S. foreign policy. But you are correct, Joe. To be clear, Joe is correct. In foreign policy, with the hostages, he was too soft. But may God bless his memory. May God bless his memory. But Joe de la Mora, he is correct. He is correct. That is a good one, Joe. That is a good one. Okay. So I hope here in Puerto Rico, being that we are a U.S. territory, today here in Puerto Rico, all flags will be at half-mast, honoring former President Carter. May God bless his memory, our respect to his family. So I hope in the states, in the 50 states, and Washington, D.C., President Biden should order the flags to be at half-mast. That is out of respect. And everyone, please, everyone, be attentive to your local news. That way you can see, it is my opinion, they're going to transmit all the funeral services. With a presidential funeral service. I think everyone should watch it and everyone will learn. So God bless the memory of President Carter. And Joe de la Mora, I want to thank you for your comment. Thank you. You are correct. You are correct. Okay. Okay, hold on. It is now 5:30 in the morning. 5:30 in the morning. This is a spiritual message. I am going to give a spiritual message for 5 minutes. This is for everyone on YouTube. Honor your channel. Today is Monday. Tomorrow is the last day of the year. The new year is starting. Honor your channel. If you have a channel activated, honor your channel. Respect your channel. Your channel should have a purpose. Your channel should have a purpose. There are a lot of people that are abusing their channels. Just abusing them. Wasting valuable airtime. So honor your channel. Honor your channel. Second point. This is for everyone. Choose your friends with a magnifying glass. Choose your friends with a magnifying glass. You want a friend that will raise you. You do not want a friend that puts you in a pit. There are many friends that put their friends in a pit. There are many friends that do not want the sun to shine on their friends. That is not a friend. Let me welcome Frank Matthews. Frank Matthews, welcome, Frank, and a big hug. And Frank, God bless your family. And Frank, best wishes for the new year. Best wishes for the new year. Everyone, greet Frank Matthews. Frank Matthews. A big hug, Frank. A big hug, and may God bless you. And thank you for being in the chat family. And I hope that one day, Frank, that you can come up to the panel and give your opinions. Everyone and everyone. I want everyone in the future. Get out of the damn chat. Get out of the damn chat and get up on the panel. And get up on the panel and give your opinion. It is time for people to get out of the chat. Get out of the damn chat. Please forgive me for the bad word. Please, but I want my point to get across. It is time to get out of the chat. And also this, choose your friends correctly. Choose your friends correctly. You want friends that will raise you. You want a friend that will raise you from the dead. You want a friend that will raise you from the dead. Let me give an example. Let me give an example. This is just an example. I'm going to take Frank Matthews for an example. Frank, please forgive me for taking you as an example. It is just make-believe. It is just make-believe. Let us say that Frank Matthews tells me, Edwin, I want to quit my job today. Let me repeat it again. Let us say that Frank Matthews tells me, Edwin, I want to quit my job today. If I am a true friend, of Frank Matthews, I tell him, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Do not do that. Do not quit your job. Stick with it. You cannot quit your job. You cannot be a quitter. Stay with your job. If you don't like your job, stick with it. And when you have time, you look for another. But don't quit your job without having another job. You see, that is a friend. That is a friend. This is an example. This is an example. Another example of being a friend. Let us say that Frank Matthews, he has a channel. He goes on live. He has a channel and he tells me, Edwin, I am going to close down my channel. I am going to close down my channel. If I am a friend of Frank Matthews, this is what I tell Frank. You better not close your channel. Stick with your channel. Stick with your channel. Do not close down your channel. Stick with your channel. Go forward. Do not quit. You see, that is a real friend. That is a real friend. Hold on. Joe says, Edwin, I have known all my real friends since I was 5 years old. Our mothers were friends too. Amen to that, Joe. Amen to that. But a real friend does not let their friend quit. Never. That is the point. That if you have a friend that lets you quit, that is not a friend. That is a hypocrite. That is a hypocrite. That is the way it is. So, Frank, don't you dare close down your channel. And Joe, you better go live. And Kay, you better go live today also. That is the way we're going to do it. Everyone, you have the right to agree or disagree. Just put it in your wallets. Just put it in your wallets. Okay, my last point, and I will close the telecast because I have to get to work. It's now 5:37 in the morning here in Puerto Rico and 4:37 on the East Coast. This is important. This is for everyone. Sometimes Our Lord thy God sends us messages. Sometimes God sends us messages in our brain. Check this out. This is important. This is important. If listen to this one and say, and I want this one, don't save it in your wallet. Paste it in your brain. I have confirmed that this is the way it is. Hold on, everyone. If you have a doubt, if you have a doubt in doing something, don't do it. Let me repeat it again. Every time we are going to do something, every time that we have a doubt, that is God telling you to not do it. To not do it. Check this out. Last night, it was like around 9 or 10 o'clock. I was driving and I wanted to put gas in my car. I wanted to put gas in my car at 10 o'clock at night. But my conscience told me, no, do not stop at the gas station at this hour. Do not stop at the gas station at this hour. You see? But I felt like doing it anyway, but I did not do it. I followed my conscience. I followed my conscience. When you follow your conscience, you are following God. God is telling me, do not go and put gas in your car at nighttime in a gas station. You can get killed or robbed. You see? Hold on, everyone. Okay. Frank Matthews says, listen to Edwin. Go live, Joe and Kay. Amen to that, Frank. Joe says, Edwin, I am at work. I shouldn't even be here. A big hug, Joe. A big hug. A big hug for Joe. Joe, have a great day. God bless you. And be safe, Joe. Be safe at the job. And Frank and Kay, everyone, be safe at the job. This is important. Listen to your conscience. Your conscience, that is God talking to you. Every time that we are going to do something, God talks to us. God talks to us through our conscience. It is like a warning. It is like a warning. If you are going to do something, but you have a lot of doubts, don't do it. Check this out. I want to share this with you. I am a car salesman, but an honest one. An honest one. Check this out. Check this out. When I am attending a customer and I see the customer has a lot of doubt, I stop the sale. I stop the sale. And I tell the person, listen, I observe that you have too many doubts. I want you to go to other dealerships. I tell that to the client. Go to other dealerships, check, confirm, go home, rest, consult with your family, and refresh your mind. If you decide on my brand, the doors are open here to you, and we are here to serve you. Let me tell you, every time I do that, the client comes back the next day and buys the car from me. Why? Because I do things that other salesmen do not do. A lot of salesmen, they pressure people. They pressure people. And then they sell that car, then the client comes back. The client doesn't want the car. You see what I mean? So follow your conscience. Follow your conscience. Do not pressure people. It is like a woman. Check this out. There are many men, listen to this one. There are many men that like to pressure women. That like to pressure a woman. Let me give you an example. They are men that tell a woman, you have to give me a kiss. You have to give me a kiss. Let us be clear. Let us be clear. Forget about the kiss. There are many men that pressure women to have sex with them. Let me repeat it again. There are many men that pressure women to have sex with them. That is harassment. That is harassment. If a woman, listen to this one, if a woman wants to have sex with you, she will give it to you. She will give it to you without you asking. Without you asking. Let me repeat it again. If a woman wants to have sex with you, she will find a way to have sex with you. She will tell you. She will tell you it is time to eat cheesecake. It is time to eat cheesecake. That is a metaphor. That is a metaphor. You see, there is no need to pressure a woman. There is no need. When a woman wants you, she will tie you up herself. She will tie you up herself with her chains. And she will completely devour you. That is the way it is. That is the way it is. Bambi Palermo. Bambi Palermo. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Bambi. Happy birthday. Okay, everyone, I hope everyone has learned something today. So if you want to eat cheesecake, do not pressure. Do not pressure. That is a metaphor. That is a metaphor. Bambi, a big hug for Bambi. Bambi, God bless you always. Bambi, at the start of the program, we were honoring President Carter. May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. Okay, I am going to close the telecast. Bambi, have a great day. Bambi, have a great day, Bambi. Bambi t-shirts are on sale at the lobby. Bambi t-shirts are on sale at the lobby. Bambi, do not forget my 20%. Bambi, don't forget to go to the beauty salon. Do not forget that you are celebrating your birthday. So Bambi must go to the beauty salon. Bambi, tomorrow is New Year's Eve. Your hair must be perfect. Your hair must be perfect and your nails. If not, you will be blocked. You will be blocked from this channel. God bless you, Bambi. God bless you. A big hug. Frank Matthews. Frank Matthews, God bless you. Joe De La Mora, God bless you. Mr. K, God bless you. Hold on, everyone. I want to thank everyone. Mr. K, thank you. Deborah Mayo, thank you. Deborah Roberts, thank you. Okay, hold on. Bambi Palermo is going live tomorrow, Tuesday. Bambi, don't forget to put the thumbnail. And Bambi, tag me. Tag me on your thumbnail. Tag me on your thumbnail, Bambi. So tomorrow, Tuesday, Bambi Palermo live at 4 p.m. Central. 4 p.m. Central. Bambi Palermo. A big hug, Bambi. 4 p.m. And Bambi, don't forget to go to the beauty salon and do your nails. A big hug for my Bambi. A big hug. Okay, enough of Bambi. Enough of Bambi. Okay, everyone, have a great day. Have a great day, and I will see you all soon. And may God bless the soul of President Carter. May God bless the soul of President Carter.